Alright guys, you are welcome to another edition of the Sekefitalkshow, and we are back and talking sports. On this episode, we'll be talking about the Ballon Dor 2024. I'm not here alone. I'm here with a regular guest on the show, Craft Boy. Craft Boy, how you doing?
I'm doing good. It's good to be back on the pod once again, and it's been a while we've talked sports, but it's good to be back again.
A few weeks ago, the Ballon Dor 2024 was aired, and Rodri emerged the winner. Are you surprised?
No, I'm not surprised. Rodri has done wonderfully well across the season, so I'm not surprised. He deserved it. He deserved it. To me,
you feel Rodri deserves to win the Ballon Dor 2024?
Yeah, he deserved it. He has been Manchester City's best player for like 2 seasons now. So
I disagree totally that Rodri is the best player in 2024.
He's the best player in 2024. Okay,
personally, I think the year 2024 has been a good year for Rodri.
Okay.
He used just few matches in the year 2024, maybe 2 or 3.
Let me ask you. So I believe that you're thinking Vinicius Junior deserves the Ballon d'Or. No, I don't think so.
Listen, even the best player Vinicius Junior won, the best player Rodri won at the Euros was debatable, because at that Euros, I think Yamil Lamar is the best player at that Euros.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think people down
even in that Spanish midfield.
Okay, I think you are saying this because probably maybe Rodri is a midfielder, or probably let me see, maybe it's a defensive midfielder. So you don't get to see maybe a lot of you don't get to see the plane they are playing in like how I put it, like defensive midfielder, you don't get to see them on the pitch most times.
Yes, in the most times. Part, I get where
you don't get to see them. Probably the attackers are the flashy ones you see mostly on the pitch. But then you cannot downplay the impact of Rodri in that Spanish team. I'm
not saying Rodri.
If you remove Rodri from that Spanish team, remove Rodri from Man City, those teams will break down.
I don't think so.
Those teams will break down.
I don't think so.
Yes.
As our last season, even in the English Premiership, in that Man City team, Rodri is not the best player. There is a Phil Foden doing all the lost job in that Man City team last season. Because even in the Champions League, there is an Alan doing all the lost job in the Champions League for them. Rodri is not even the best player in that Man City team. Rodri is not even the best player in English.
You are saying this because those you are mentioning, because they are the ones that score the goals. Most times it's the player that scored the goals. The player that scores might not even be the best player in the team. You are saying it because these are the players that scored the goals.
Sometimes the keeper might be the player of the match or player of the tournament if the player outshone everybody.
Let me ask you this question.
Everybody at the Euros.
Let me ask you. Let me put this question to you now. Imagine a goalkeeper. Let's choose the Man City team. Ederson has like 25 saves and he clean sheet in a match, and Haaland scored 4 goals. Who's going to be the best player for you?
Of course, goals are important in
football. I'm asking who's going to be the best player. Of course, they will give Haaland
the best player in that match.
But who do you think deserve it?
I get what you're saying.
That's just the point, because
but on the value of did you know what I just think about this whole Ballon d'Or issue? I believe the Ballon d'Or has lost its credibility.
No, I don't think so.
And because it's a voting process, you might just vote for whoever you like.
No, apart from that, you vote for whoever you like, whoever you prefer. But then there are other things.
In the voting process,
there are other things. So as I was saying, like international tournaments most times decide who's going to win the Ballon d'Or. Like imagine there's a World Cup this year. Definitely the World Cup will decide who's going to win the Ballon d'Or. Yeah.
In that Euros, you really think Rodri is the best player?
Rodri was the best player in Euros. In fact, for the past 2 years now, Rodri has been the best player.
Come on.
Period.
Come on, what are you saying?
Rodri has been the best player.
Come on, what are you saying?
Rodri has been the best player.
Rodri has a brilliant year, no doubt. But him being the best player at the Euros is very, very debatable.
Okay, let me now tell you. I feel like Vinicius is overrated for me. Yeah.
Really? That's the best player in the world.
He's not the best player in the world. Vinicius
player to player, pound to pound.
Vinicius is overrated for me.
For now.
Vinicius is overrated for me. I feel like football has lost a lot of how will I put it, to Vinicius to be
what
the best player.
What are the qualities you want in a footballer as a winger? He has everything.
Yeah, he plays, he scores goals.
He scores goals. Give beautiful assists. Kilo too fair. And he do it on a regular.
Once in a while.
Come on.
Where was he against Barcelona? He was nowhere to be found.
That's just one match.
Where was he against?
He was there. They lost, fine, but he was still there. He was pulling the strings. Mbappe not got Philesi off now. He was pulling the strings in that match.
For me though, yes, he's trying, but to say like he's the best player
I
in the
admit
world,
the Ballon d'Or has
no.
come and go. Rodri has been given the best player in 2024, but I don't think Rodri really deserves the best player in 2024. I know Rodri is a good player. He has a brilliant year, but the best player in 2024, no. I still think players like Phil Foden has a better year than him.
No,
I'm not talking. Wait, look, listen. Rodri was the best player in about 2-3 tournaments this year. He was the best player in the Club World Cup. He was the best player in Euros. I think in another tournament, so I can't really.
Best player.
Yes.
Best player in the Euros.
But when you look at the Ballon d'Or, mostly is about the UEFA Champions League, their league, and the international tournaments. At the international tournaments, I keep saying Rodri did not shine like. When it was announced the best player at the Euros, it was debatable. Everybody were like, Rodri Bawo, Laman, because everybody
it's because if you watch football deeply and then you probably maybe shift your attention a little away from the attackers and watch the midfielders, you will know that Rodri was the best player in that tournament. Without Rodri, that Spanish team will break. It will break. Without Rodri, Man City team is going to break. And we are seeing it already. Look at 4 matches already. Without Rodri. 4 matches already. They lost 4 matches in a row. That's how you know the best player in the world. Madrid can still win a match without Vinicius Junior. But Man City, look at what they are doing without Rodri. For the 4 matches in a row, it has never happened. The past how many years?
All said and done, I still don't believe he's the best player in 2024.
I just gave you a perfect example now. I just told you that Real Madrid can go on, Brazil can go on and win without Vinicius Junior. But Spain and Man City cannot do without Rodri.
They are winning without maybe they've
Rodri.
Lost the last 4 matches.
Rodri has lost 4 matches in a row.
Football.
4 matches in a row.
That's football.
That's not football.
It might happen with Rodri on the pitch.
That is impact.
It might happen with Rodri on the pitch.
That is not football. That is impact. One match, lose one, win one. But 4 losses in a row. That is impact.
I get your point.
That is not this.
And this is not to say Rodri did not have a good year.
And not just with any team or with Guardiola, the genius, the most tactical and the best coach in the world for now.
Okay, let me ask you this question. If Spain had not win the Euros, do you think Rodri will be given the Ballon d'Or?
Maybe he might not have won it. But thank God he won it. He wanted to crown is to just show that okay, he's the best player in the world. Yeah, I feel like he deserves it. I don't see any other player that if you ask anybody, they'll tell you Rodri deserves it.
Alright guys, Rodri is the best player in 2024 officially. He won the Ballon d'Or. But personally, I still think he's not the best player in 2024. Away from the Ballon d'Or. In the next few weeks, the African footballer will be announced. They've shortlisted some players. Ademola Lookman, Trustekong, Gurasi. Boniface is not there.
Oh.
Trustekong, Gurasi, this keeper Williams.
But wait, why will Boniface not be there? Is it because you didn't play the AFCON? But
that's what I'm saying. In an international tournament here, the tournament is very important to win this individual awards.
It's true though.
But still, I don't think Boniface. He has a brilliant season last. Yeah. He has a brilliant year last season.
Probably maybe he had like the injuries and all that.
Maybe. Trustekong was nominated, and I think second performance for last year is just the AFCON.
So who are you tipping to win the best player?
Come at it for Ademola Lookman. I'm joking. I think it's Ademola Lookman award to this because January to December, Ademola Lookman is the best player in Africa. I'm surprised Salah is not nominated. I'm surprised Kudus is not nominated.
They didn't do anything internationally.
But it doesn't have to be international.
It has to be.
Tournament.
I feel like
go for that word international.
I feel like people are. I feel like this football governing bodies they are realizing that people are losing interest in international tournament like before. Before then, back in the days, this is why you can rate players like Maradona, like Delima, Ronaldo, because what they did international. That's why you can rate them at the World Cup. But I think all these governing they realize that people are losing interest in international tournament, and they are trying to think
Troost-Ekong is nominated for the African Footballer of the Year. I think Troost-Ekong is nominated and Salah is not nominated for what he did last season. I don't think that is right.
But Troost-Ekong won a trophy at his club last season, and then he also did well. He was the best player at the AFCON.
Yeah, so I think he was playing in PAOK last season before he went to Saudi Arabia.
And for what Troost-Ekong did for Nigeria,
that's just what he did. For just 4 matches or 5 matches.
Yes.
He had a good matches and he's been nominated for the African Footballer. Salah played about 32 matches for Liverpool last season, scoring beautiful goals and assists. He's not nominated. I don't think this the yardstick for nominating player for the best player should just be international tournament, because with the look of things, it is what it is now.
It should be.
If Ademola Lookman eventually win the African Footballer of the Year, do you think it's for his performance for the Super Eagles or what he does in Atalanta?
I think majorly is for his performance for the Super Eagles. But what he did in Atalanta too, yes, very brilliant. Was it
the best player in Nigeria Super Eagles?
Yeah, it was the best player.
I think Ekong was the best player. Ekong was the player of the tournament.
Yes.
So I think Ekong was the best player. I think Ademola Lookman raised his profile after that Europa League final.
No.
Scoring a trick. He has been doing well before that. He has been doing well before that. But after that trick at the Europa League final, people started putting eye on it. And this season, he has started to prove his meant to.
How about you look at it this way? Yes, at the AFCON, Troost-Ekong was the best player.
Yes.
But should I say Ademola Lookman was like the most important Nigerian player? Let's forget Victor Osimhen this time around.
Victor Osimhen
he scored most of Nigerian goals. But let's say okay, Troost-Ekong was the best player. Then maybe let's say they were on a tie for me. They were on a tie.
Mm-hmm.
Probably if Ademola didn't win the Europa League, it would have been like a tie between both of them. But then Ademola Lookman went on to edge Troost-Ekong by a little because of what he did at the Europa League.
So do you think Troost-Ekong had a chance of winning the?
Yes, he had a chance because of what he did internationally. He was the best player.
We're
talking about African.
They should make this award. No. They should make this award African Nations Cup award.
Okay. Let's put it this way. You cannot use what a player did in Europe and give him an African award.
They've been doing it for years now. There were times Adebayo won it because of what he does in Arsenal.
That is when there's no international. There are times
where there is international competition. If you take in 2010. Snyder was the best player at the World Cup. Snyder was the best player at the Champions League. But Messi still won.
Because that is Messi.
Come on.
Messi is Messi. Messi is Messi. If Messi win Ballon d'Or this year, it is Messi. I cannot argue it. It's Messi.
Your top 30 African Footballer of the Year.
I think
from 3 to 1.
3 to 1. Okay. I think that South African goalkeeper was nominated.
Yes, it was.
I think I'll go for that South African goalkeeper.
Williams.
And then I'll go for, just because of what they did at the AFCON, I'll go for Troost-Ekong, and I'll go for Ademola Lookman because of what he did at the AFCON and for scoring an hat-trick.
I would really be surprised if the award goes that way. But I trust these individual awards. I don't really count them.
No, Ademola Lookman is going to win it.
I think it's going to be. Guirassy has a fantastic season for Stuttgart last season. Come on, before he went to
above Ademola Lookman.
Let me put it this way. Let me put it this way. At their leagues, Guirassy is a fantastic player in that German Bundesliga last season, even more than Boniface. Yes, but he doesn't have a good tournament at the Euros, at the Nations Cup. So maybe that has caught his edge. So I'll be going for Guirassy, third position.
Okay.
I think I'll be going for Williams, second position.
No Troost-Ekong.
Then Ademola Lookman, third position. But this is where I'm driving to. CAF might put their stunts after what Europe has done with Rodri. CAF might put their stunts and give Troost-Ekong the African Footballer of the Year. I will really be surprised if he win the African Footballer of the Year, because if Troost-Ekong win the African Footballer of the Year, he did not deserve it. He only played 4-5 good matches and won the African footballer of the.
Are you watching him at his club? He has been doing so well at his club.
Baba Pauki no team play last season.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay. Let me put it this way. Imagine.
You are not playing.
Imagine a Nigerian international that plays in the Nigerian local. Maybe that plays for Imba, and then Imba, the Nigerian won the champion, the African Cup of Nations, and then the player was the highest official of the tournament. Was the best player in the tournament, and then
he went to Club World Cup.
No, he went to the African Champions League. They won. They came back, and then he's playing in the Imba. Would you say he doesn't deserve it?
There were time Abu Tereka of Egypt was pulling the strings for Al Ahly then. Adebayo still came from Europe to win the African footballer.
Did Egypt win the African Cup?
Yes,
was he the best player?
Yes.
Was he the best player in the tournament?
Yes. Abu Tereka, he was the best player at the Nations Cup. He was the best player at the Continental CAF Champions League.
So what you're saying is,
and Adebayo scored 28 goals for Arsenal that season or something, and came back and won the African footballer.
So what you're saying is that there's some league that like maybe FIFA or CAF don't rate them.
Those are not leagues now. Only one Cyprus League, for example, a big Greece League. See, guy and team play.
Wow.
Only you beat the African footballer. There is this guy in Olympiacos. I forget this guy's name. He scored the winner at the final in the European Conference League. I forget this guy's name. That guy deserves a shout too. He was playing in the Greece League. I was expecting the guy to be nominated. If you are thinking about, okay, let's judge by AFCON. Insue should be nominated for the African Footballer of the Year. He should be in top 5 too. Insue, that highest goal scorer at the Nations Cup.
Well,
yeah.
Well, I think you're right, Sha. I think you're right.
I would say that.
But then Ademola Lookman deserve it.
I think Ademola Lookman will win it. But still, FIFA can just pull their strings again and give it to 2 seconds.
Everybody knows Ademola. They will vote now, so everybody definitely is going to vote for
Ademola. Those are the issues. Show Ria and Thomas votes here. How come I vote and Thomas like me? I haven't said that. Let's talk about the European leagues. The European leagues are shaking off. We have just few minutes more. The European leagues are shaping up. Let's start from the La Liga. Barcelona lose their last game against Real Sociedad. Yeah. But before then, they've been pulling the strings. Yeah. Scoring beautiful goals.
The best club in Europe currently right now.
They play.
Of course. Barca is the best club in Europe currently.
Are you still tipping Barca to win the league?
Yes, definitely. There's no team that has Barcelona form. There's no team that has Barcelona records this season. There's no team that has an attack.
Do you think Barcelona can keep this form?
Of course. They've played.
They lost their last match.
They don't have to win all their matches to be good. They do not have to win all their matches to be the best team in Europe this season.
I should think Barca will win the league.
Barca is going to win the league.
Let's talk about the Italian league.
They're even going to win the Champions League.
Yeah, they play. Let's talk about the Italian league. The Italian league.
We'll come back there.
Napoli, Atalanta, Juventus, AC Milan. That league is tight this year.
Yeah, I think it is tight. I think Napoli are also doing well, even without their ex-key player Victor Osimhen. They are still doing so well. Lukaku is calling.
Atalanta is doing so well too.
Yeah, Ademola Lookman is on fire this season. Also, that guy might go ahead to be the best player in Europe. The way he's going, he's on fire this season.
So who do you think? Which team do you think will win the league?
Because of Ademola Lookman, I'm tipping Atalanta.
Yeah, I'm not tipping Atalanta. I think Inter Milan will still edge it. Over the long run, I think Inter
Milan are also doing well too.
That team is off and on. One good game, 3 bad games.
But I want Atlanta because of Ademola Lookman. I want Atlanta.
Now let's talk about the English Premier League. It's really shaping up. Surprisingly, in the league, Man City has lost 2 matches on a bounce. Arsenal are not in good form. Manchester United here and there. Chelsea seems they are picking up. Liverpool, catch me if you can. Who do you think will win the league? Liverpool is really.
I think for now, the only team that's showing that attitude is Liverpool. Man City probably maybe Pep Guardiola is going to pull some strings, maybe later. But then Man City are not. Probably because of without their key player Rodri. That's a big.
You think Rodri is affecting Man City?
Yes, big time. It's affecting.
But you don't think Odegaard is affecting us now?
No. Rodri is Rodri. I don't think Odegaard is affecting us.
Rodri affects.
Odegaard is not the most important player in Arsenal now.
That's the most important player.
I don't think
Rodri affects on Man City, and Odegaard affects on Arsenal. Which one is more important?
As long as this is how I see it. Yes, a player might be like probably might be good, might be interesting to watch, but that doesn't mean that player is the best player, is the most important player in the team. You can watch a player that is very skillful. It's like watching Ronaldinho. very skillful player, or JJ Okocha, they are entertaining you, that doesn't mean they are the most important player in the team. Might even be the goalkeeper that is the most important player in the team. So I think Odegaard is a very good player, but I don't think he's the most important player in the team.
I think Rodri is.
No, there was a time that there was Odegaard, but Partey was like the most important player in Arsenal.
I grab.
Yes.
I think Rodri is important for Man City.
Rodri is the most important player in Man City.
But he can be replaced. Kovacic is doing a great job in that position.
Maybe.
Forget they are losing. Kovacic is doing a very good job in that position.
I'm not saying he cannot be replaced. Maybe it's Pep, of course. Pep will always come up. But for now, they are still going to feel that effect.
I don't think they are really feeling it. They are losing, fine.
4 matches in a row.
Things happen.
The whole Man City.
Things happen.
Man City, 4 matches in a row.
Arsenal really miss Odegaard with the way Arsenal plays.
But Arsenal, just like Arsenal is off and on too. Off and on, win today, lose tomorrow.
Actually, this season, after seeing the first 11 matches, I begin to doubt Arsenal qualities to win the league.
No,
I'm a big Arsenal fan.
Arsenal is the usual, they can't win, they will just try.
Because Arsenal are winning uglily. And it's very surprising.
I think Arsenal,
Arsenal might be playing against a certain team, score one goal and start defending.
I feel like Arsenal problem.
I
feel like Arsenal problem are the fans. Now the fans, they are so comfortable with losing that even finishing second. No, even finishing second position looks like a trophy to them. And then Arsenal will finish second position, and then the fans will not realize that they went the whole season trophyless. That is the problem. I feel like the Arsenal problem is the fact that they don't realize that they're actually a very big club. That they feel like they are so comfortable with winning second, and they are so comfortable. They feel like Arteta is like the best coach in the world because he took them to second in 2 seasons. That's why Arsenal can never win a trophy until they realize that they are Arsenal. They are the Arsenal.
Sincerely, for now, I'm beginning to have my doubts with Arteta. I think we need a gaffer that can really pull the strings. Arteta was doing good for the first, second, third season. But this season, he's changed his philosophy. He's more about the turning point and not playing beautiful football.
I feel like Arteta has too much respect.
Sincerely, I want Arteta to be sacked. Forget if we win the league or not. Arsenal is not playing the football we enjoy for now.
Do you know what I think?
We need a striker.
I feel like Arteta can also.
Edu and Arteta should have brought in a striker.
I feel like Arteta can do that.
We need a replacement for Saka. It's not as if Saka is not good. We need a competition, not a replacement. We need a competition for Saka. We need a competition for Martinelli. Come on, we need these things. These things are obvious.
Arsenal needs a striker. They need a striker. They need a good striker.
You bring Galatasaray, they can buy Osimhen, and Arsenal cannot buy Osimhen.
But this is what I feel. I feel like Arteta has too much respect for Pep. That I feel like he's finding it hard to compete. It's not like he cannot compete, but he has too much respect for Pep. Like,
and I think our best players from last season, Saliba and everything, I think they are beginning to lose their form.
The only thing they
need to pick up fast.
The only thing Arsenal needs to do, they need to do what Man City did when they bought Haaland. They need a striker, a good striker.
I want to say something. Chelsea, do you think they are the dark horse in this Premier League? They can just stick from the back and win the league.
Yes, they cannot. They will try.
Baba, Chelsea are in form now. The way Chelsea are playing now is different from what we were seeing last season.
If
the addition of Neto and these guys have been instrumental to their success.
Chelsea this season, they will go still beat them.
You are forgetting Chelsea are playing in Conference League and they are not even using their full squad for the Conference League.
It don't matter. It doesn't matter.
Chelsea has a large squad. They can win the league.
You can't expect the likes of Jackson.
I don't like Chelsea at all.
You can't expect the likes of Jackson to be performing against a team like Manchester City.
Come on. Don't say that. They have, if Jackson did not perform, they still have players like Nkunku on the bench. Look at that Chelsea team. I'm beginning to look at that Chelsea team like this team is going to one in first, second, or third. Consack a coach because that team is good enough.
I don't think Chelsea would. I think they will try this season.
Now I'm beginning
top 4.
Now I'm beginning to see them as the dark horses of the league, and they might just
will win the league. For me, Liverpool will win the league.
I actually think Liverpool will still drop form. I actually think that team is very beatable. I saw that match against Arsenal. I know that team is very beatable, very very beatable. But currently, yes, we play 2-2. It's not as if it's a bad match. Yes, now.
But so they are not beatable.
They're beatable.
As long as you did not beat them,
they are beatable. Okay, come on, not for us. Not a lady now. Come on.
Probably that's why I say they will not win. You're not because you are the best. It doesn't mean you're going to win all the whole matches in the season. Doesn't mean you're going to win the whole matches. But for now, Liverpool are the ones really showing that attitude that they're going to go ahead and win the league. And I feel like
I really pray and hope Liverpool lose from Arsenal big fun because of course I'm a big Arsenal fan.
Arsenal is not going to win the league.
And I want Arsenal to win the league.
IS Joshua second.
Oh, serious. Craft boy, it's nice doing this with you again. And guys, it's nice having you guys on the Sekefitalkshow again.
Yeah.
See you some other time. Craft boy, thanks for coming, my bro. God bless you. Yeah.